Hi guys. I just wanted to come on today and clear the air about some stuff that's been going on. I'm Martina Lutherfer, wife of Pastor Tim Lutherfer. Not gonna say where we were from before because we were completely getting blasted online constantly. So I just wanted to start fresh. We're up here in the high north country doing the thing. Thank you so much for all of your support, monetary and otherwise. I know some of you were a little confused about the way we left town suddenly, and we will be offering partial refunds if you didn't really understand what you're contributing to. But long story short, we're here and we thank you, and you're going to be so richly blessed, I promise you, as we invite more and more people to come off the grid with us up here as we get kind of set up. And you can see behind me, it's a little on the rustic side, but nothing to complain about. We're doing well. I want to take this time to just bring you all up here on my level and kind of explain some things that might have been perceived in a certain way. When Pastor Tim and I met, I was a student in the youth group. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's true. Everybody knew it. Pastor Tim, he was married and he did have some children with his wife, 5 to be exact. But, everybody there is doing well. Pastor Tim just really felt this really strong urge to kind of do what God was telling him to, and God spoke to him often, really clearly, in ways that I could understand physically as a woman. It breaks the heart of God when men are put in these situations where they can't be the free wild beasts that they are. And so it was time, to break out of this box, and now here we are in the wild. It's crazy, and I don't even know how to process the extreme relief I'm feeling right now. Ladies after my own heart, I know you all know this man. You don't know Pastor Tim necessarily. Some of you do, some of you don't, but y'all know Pastor Tim in your own life. And there's a certain draw and appeal there is when an older man kind of puts his eyeballs on a younger woman. There's something sacred about it, deeply emotionally connecting. People ask me all the time, do I suffer from daily guilt and shame for being a shameless homewrecker? And I'm I don't really see myself that way. I kind of see myself as an angel that just appeared in Pastor Tim's youth group, and by the grace of God, here we are, reaping the benefits of his ministry. And I don't really understand how people can be offended by that. We as Christians are persecuted daily, and it's why? Why do you hate on what is great? That's a cool t-shirt idea. Would you guys buy that t-shirt? Thinking about, starting a little online boutique possibly. I brought my Cricut up here, so it'd be really easy to start something like that. Yeah. Now, because of our really special situation and unique, it doesn't apply to a lot of people, but we had to kind of make our way to the non-contiguous states, and I can't really disclose our location until we get more of a centralized system for bookings and stuff like that. But even then, I don't know that we're gonna have a name attached to this place. That it will probably be by invite only, seeking people like-minded who are wanting to get away from the matrix, kind of unschool themselves and then reschool themselves right back into nature. You know, sometimes it's hard. There are like coyotes and like wolf packs and like, you know, bears. I didn't even know there were bears out here. It's crazy, but you know, we come packing heat everywhere we go anyway, so it's like it really wasn't that big of a shift for us to move out here in the danger zone. It's actually kind of nice. So yeah, anyways, so back to the thing about Pastor Tim's family. You know, we don't really like to talk about it too much, but I'll give you a little insight, okay? So like, speaking of predators, like for some reason where we were located is like a really small town, and you know, people talk all the time, and for some reason they started looking at Pastor Tim as like a predator. You know, I'm like totally chill with it. I helped him do a lot of different things in the church and outside of the church, and we helped each other out in different ways. It was all hands-on, you know, really like that, I believe, is what really caused us to spark up this, you know, God-ordained relationship and connection. You know, when Pastor Tim and his first wife got married, let's just say, I don't know, there was no spark, you know, it was just kind of like an arranged type situation. Yeah, and so because he didn't make that, you know, decision in a place of pure spirit, he has been let go of that obligation, according to the eyes of God. And, you know, that's what I live my life by, so like, who am I to argue? I just want you guys to know that in spite of all of this, I probably should like keep my mouth shut a little bit, but like at the same time, I want to like edify everybody with my own personal experience and story, because it grieves the heart of God to not share the painful things that we go through. Like, let's be honest, persecution is so real, and if we were just honest with each other and could forgive each other, you know, nothing is really that big of a deal. Nothing is unforgivable, you know? That's not what his wife tells me. He's technically still married, but that's down there. Like, that's not up here. We really like live in the eyes of God up here, and that's the beautiful thing about it. So if you're like looking to support a mission that's like, you know, off the grid, making your way, making your path straight, choosing the narrow path, it's not so easy, you might want to consider supporting us, just like you would your normal, you know, missionary families. We are just a normal missionary family. We have all the biblical knowledge to make this place sanctified, really. We're going to bring our knowledge of the Lord to the locals, and like, let's see what happens. Like, by the grace of God, y'all, I'm here. I'm doing the thing. I hope you can all get on board. Y'all, I have saved my life's calling for such a time as this. And I swear, like, if y'all can find forgiveness in your hearts and like see the situation for what it really is, which is completely ordained by God, like God's ways are not our ways, and we all need to live and let live, forgive and forget, live peacefully amongst each other. Like, that's the thing that am having the hardest time. Like, my friends and family who I thought loved me and supported me no matter what, well, it turns out it's not unconditional. Okay, it's been a little rough. So if we could just get rid of like the ungodly judgment, like, I'll pray for you so that like you can figure that all out. But anyways, writing a book. Yeah, I'm really inspired by this author that I just read. Her book is called You're Not Enough, and That's Okay. And I was just like, wow. You know, like, I go around thinking like I am enough, but like, I'm not enough. And she's right. Like, what am I even thinking about right now? I don't know, just some toxic things, I guess, have gotten to me back in the States, and like, I just need to like detach and disconnect for a minute. I don't think anybody can blame me for that, really. So, all that being said, here's how you can support us, okay? So, you know, I'm writing my book. I'm definitely going to be coming on here very often to share the wisdom. Like, in this quiet place, God is going to speak so much wisdom into my heart. I just know I'm going to be sharing so many nuggets of golden wisdom with all of you. And you're not going to want to miss it, first of all. Second of all, Pastor Tim, I'm so proud of my man. Pastor Tim had this brilliant idea of creating Jesus-themed AI art. He's going to be minting each of them into an NFT. And that's going to be like his online ministry. Basically, it's to open people's eyes to who Jesus really was, and not the cultural Jesus that we have all kind of come to know and love. So, there's going to be some interesting things coming out. I guarantee you're not going to miss it, if I have anything to do with it. Also, I'm going to be really trying to get pregnant in the next couple of months here. Like, I'm feeling very fertile. I feel alive in this place. I feel rooted. And like, if I can stay warm enough, it's all going to go as planned. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.